Elsewhere, would you believe another member of the 49ers has decided to retire? This time it's starting right tackle Anthony Davis. The former first-round pick made the announcement earlier today saying, quote, "I'm simply doing what's best for my body as well as my mental health at this time." Davis played in just 7 games last season due to injury. His offensive line mate, Daniel Kilgore, was certainly caught off guard.
I'm shocked. He's a great player, but for whatever reason he did retire, I'm sure it's a good reason, and I wish nothing but the best for him. This is shocked as anybody else. I hate to see him go because he's a great player and great teammate, but I'm sure he's got a good reason.
Davis becomes the 4th member of the 49ers to hang it up during the offseason, joining Chris Borland, Patrick Willis, and Justin Smith, to name a few. As far as Davis's departure, it should be noted that the 49ers did not select an offensive lineman until the 6th round in the 2015 NFL Draft. Let's bring in former 49er Pro Bowl defensive back Eric Davis. ED, your thoughts on Davis's retirement?
Things just got real. They definitely got real. You lose Bam Davis on that offensive line, you lose a lot of the attitude. He and Kilgore, or really, Alex Boone, that's really the attitude of that offensive line. So he's a major part of their run game. You take away Frank Gore, you take away Mike Iupati, you take away Bam, they're not going to be the same. I don't care what they're trying to say, how they're trying to feel about it, and how you try to sugarcoat it. That offensive line is not going to be the same, and that offensive running game is not going to be the same.
ED, they just gave Colin Kaepernick a big incentive-laden contract. They need him to step forward this year. How does the loss of Davis and all the other losses you just mentioned affect Kaepernick?
Well, your offensive line is not going to be as strong, and you're going to have to switch some guys around. More than likely, you're going to have to put Alex Boone outside and probably put Kilgore or Looney, one of those guys, inside. But from a quarterbacking standpoint, as Curtis was saying earlier, you don't get as much sleep at night when you're concerned about the offensive line. And, of course, everyone's going to say it's not that big a deal, but that was one of the strengths of the line. Now, you say one of the strengths of the team, and now you're talking about putting more on Colin Kaepernick to be this pocket passer and to do certain things and lead with his arm. Now, losing that running game is really going to affect his growth. Every quarterback wants a good running game behind him, and so that's going to really affect how he's able to step forward. So it's going to be interesting to see what other moves they're going to make right now.
They also have a ton of losses as far as veterans are concerned on what was one of the most stout defenses in the NFL. They also have a new head coach in Jim Tomsula. How do they fill all of those defensive holes with a new head coach?
Well, I don't know how you feel right now. You lost Cowboy. Justin Smith is gone. No one talks about it because of all the ugliness that has been coming out of it, but Ray McDonald is another part of that. Patrick Willis is not going to be there. The defense is simply not going to be as strong and as stout in the middle, and that has been a strength of it. Borland came in, stepped in for Patrick. Now he's gone, and you don't know exactly what you're going to get out of NaVorro Bowman just yet. Hopefully he comes back and plays at that same level, because I thought he was the best linebacker in football, middle linebacker in football, before he got hurt. But with all of those changes and not having Jim Harbaugh there, it's not going to be the same. This team right now, I will be shocked if they are even close to the level that they played at last year.
All right, a lot of work for the 49ers to do as they get ready for the Minnesota Vikings Week 1. Eric Davis, thanks so much.
All right.